Hello everybody and welcome to Summer Road Adventure Day 2. It doesn't feel like 2 days, it feels like it's been 7 days.
Oh, it feels like 2 weeks.
It feels like 2 weeks so far. We're in Blair County right now. We're at the Morrison's Cove Memorial Park pool where we got to do a little bit of stories. We had some rain today though. That put a damper on a little bit of things, but not our spirits. And then we've also had the park program. We've been visiting a little bit around the cove today, which has been pretty neat. You know, a place that we get to visit and show off a little more than what we usually do here in Blair County. Now, Sean, you were here with the campers. Tell us a little bit about the park.
Oh my gosh, this park is amazing. I've never seen a park that, you have your typical baseball fields, your park field, the playground, the picnic benches, but they have a bowling alley, they have a roller skating. We'll touch on that a little bit later. You might even see me on it. Who knows? We'll see. But then obviously your pool. So just a great park, and it was a pleasure to come here.
I used to do bowling. I used to bowl when I was 3, and then I had to push with that thing, and then now I'm surprised I don't have to push the ball.
You never know what you're going to get, a strike, a spare, you might only get a pin down, you might get 2. It's suspenseful.
And so we were talking about the roller skating a little bit, and you got to talk to some of the kids. Tell us a little bit about that park program.
Now, the park program has about 30 to 40 kids a day, and we all know summer is coming to an end, but that doesn't mean you can't still sign up. You can sign up by going to mpmh.org, or you can just come to the park and go to the main office. They'll hook you right up. And like I said, summer may be coming to an end, but that doesn't mean you can't enjoy the last couple weeks of it.
Exactly. We have a couple of kids who stuck around to be in the pool today, even though the rain also stopped, which is great. We got some nice sun, a little bit heated up. Now, we talked about the roller skates, and the kids were on the roller skates, but we also got on the roller skates, you, Darby, and I. So, Sean, talk about, you got to do something a little special here, right?
Oh my gosh, especially, I feel like it was special for you guys even watching me. Just, I failed a lot, but it's been 15 years since I've been on there, so you got to expect something. But
so here's Sean doing an interview with the camp director on roller skates.
Hello everybody, I'm here with Alexa and Marin, and right now I'm trying to skate. I don't know how I'm doing, but we'll be able to judge that as we go a little bit further. But first, can you kind of tell me what's going on right now? What's been going on this entire summer?
Sure. So we are at our summer camp here at the Morrison's Cove Memorial Park. We are a day camp, and we have kids anywhere from ages 5 to 12 years old. We're in our skating rink now. Every Tuesday we come in here, and the kids are able to skate and have some fun here in the gym.
Let's continue, and let's try and move. Not a problem for you two, but for me it's going to be a problem. So what kind of stuff do you have? You mentioned skating, but what kind of stuff do you have in the morning and then in the afternoon?
So in the morning, every day we go to the playground, weather permitted, and then usually we can come up and do some games and activities or a craft. And every afternoon we do go to the pool, weather permitted. We do also go skating and bowling every week, and that's about it.
Okay, so there are a lot of kids here right now. How many kids? Is this typical for a day, or are there more, are there less?
This is actually a small group for us.
Oh.
We usually have anywhere from about 30 to 40 kiddos. Today we're at like 25 right now. So this is kind of a smaller group for us.
Okay. So you saw me skating or trying to skate earlier. On a scale of 1 to 10, obviously we're just kind of going slow right now, but what did you see earlier? What kind of insight can you give me?
You did your best.
Yes,
we really
you
like
really
the
did try.
effort, I would say probably on a 1 to 10, maybe a 6. Now your turning abilities, maybe a little lower there, but overall you're doing well. We're impressed.
Great, it's always something to work on. And now, final question I have for you: what is the mission of this, the summer camp? Like, what do you kind of hope to have these kids leave with?
So basically our mission here at summer camp is we want kids to have a fun, safe, enjoyable place to spend their summer. Get a little bit of educational value in there. We do some reading. We try to do some community outreach, but basically just to have a good time and stay safe while they're not at school.
Awesome. Alexa, Marin, thank you so much. Guys?
And so that was kind of interesting getting you in skates the first time in 15 years. How did it feel to get back on skates?
It felt a little bit rough. I did not feel, I told you earlier, I didn't feel in control whatsoever. When you're walking on land, it's so much easier, but when you can't really control, it's like a whole different story.
Well, you got to see it there, Sean, out of control. I like it. Thanks, Sean. And guys, obviously we were at the park and the pool, but we also got to see and got to eat a little bit from Mamie's Cafe today. Let's take a look at what we learned from Mamie's today.
Since 2007, the folks at Mamie's Cafe work hard to bring fresh-baked goods and food to the community. Days begin at 5, sometimes 4:30 in the morning.
I strive for excellence. I'm tough to work for because of that, but I don't accept anything other than trying the best that we can every day, day in, day out.
And the hard work is paid off. Mamie's gets a lot of traffic from out of town, and of course regulars that feel like family.
One gentleman this morning, we hadn't flipped our open sign over until like 5 till 6. We open at 6. He said, "Oh, aren't you open yet? Can't we come in?" And I said, "Joe, you've been coming in here for 13 years without me flipping that sign. What's the difference now?" You know, so they feel at home.
Family owned and hardworking, Mamie's just has one goal.
It's a passion for me. I want to give people an experience, a food experience, good food, nothing off the wall necessarily, but just good old-fashioned food.
And, Mamie's is one of my favorite places to stop by, not even just in the Cove, just being in Blair County. And I know we had a couple of people come from the station this morning, actually visit and stop at Mamie's. Obviously, everything homemade, which is delicious. And a part of that is they let me try to be a part of that process of homemaking with making their fresh hamburger buns. Take a look.
Maple bacon donuts.
Maple bacon donuts. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Show me what we got to do
All right,
here.
I might have to come around.
All right, come on over.
Okay. So all of our donuts get at least 3.2 ounces of our homemade donut filling in it. There's nothing artificial in all this.
Okay.
We fried the donuts. She makes the dough at 5 o'clock in the morning, fry them.
Bright and early, I know how that feels.
We put a hole in it.
Okay.
We weigh the donut, tear it off. Okay, and then you take the filling and the ladies squeeze it in there. You just sort of wiggle your way in until you get all that nummy goodness coming out of there. And then I'll finish one and then you can make yours and the one you're going to eat. Maple glaze.
And then you have a maple glaze on there. Oh yeah, this is, if our TVs had smell-o-vision, this is it.
And then we take strips of bacon.
Oh my goodness. You can really just put bacon on anything, can't you? Like there's nothing you can't put bacon on.
Taste how good that is.
I will. You don't have to tell me twice.
All right, that's what we got. So we'll put your donut on there, tear it off.
Sorry, I'm in a bacon coma. Okay.
Pick up that donut and just squirt that filling in there.
Got a hole in there. Oh gosh. Get in there.
Just sort of wiggle the whole way till you can feel when it's all nice and full, really.
Oh, look at that. Oh, it's exploding.
All
oh,
right.
Look at that. Not got too
good.
crazy
Just
there,
put
pal.
the filling, or that, glaze on top of it.
La-da-dee-da-da. Ooh, look at that. I'm probably am I the messiest person you've ever had come back here in your kitchen?
No, Danielle really is, but I've taught her how to not be. She's not, I'm kidding.
Okay, the glaze. And then we put
And
the bacon
bacon.
on it. All right, let's put that there. Man, I mean, you can't go wrong with something made at Mamie's and then throwing bacon on it.
And I do mean this. The donuts are going to be some of the best donuts you've ever eaten all over the world. I have people say that, and I'm just not exaggerating. They're good, they're homemade, they're from scratch.
I mean, we had someone today from our station travel from Hollidaysburg to come to Amy's in order to have the donuts. So they're well known, they're delicious. Look at that.
Aw, you can. No one's looking.
Thank you so much for having us here.
Thank you.
And that was actually, I think we were making donuts too, and that was a lot of fun. There was a lot of like bacon themed things at the restaurant today, which were really tasty. And I know the crew definitely appreciated the lunch that they sent over. I think it was a breakfast sandwich, a burger, a couple of burgers, and then a salad there with chicken and bacon on it. Always delicious and always a great time to be with Mamie's. But again, we're at the pool here, which we were here a little earlier. Let's bring Darby in to talk to some of the kids at the pool. Now, Darby, there was a little bit of rain today, so there were some issues, but you got to talk to the kids about summer fun. How did that go?
It went really well. The kids got to tell me about how much they like this camp here at Morrison's Cove and what else they like to do besides swimming in the pool, of course.
All right, let's take a look.
What are the kids up to this summer? Fourth graders Lauren and Delaney spend so much time together that they almost say everything in sync. Best friends?
Yes.
Along with jumping on the trampoline and having sleepovers, the pair have spent the summer at Morrison's Cove,
Swimming.
going to the pool and doing what kids their age do. Have fun.
We love it.
Meanwhile, 8th grader Jaden,
If you don't know me, Jay for short.
prefers to eat sweets and talk about sports.
I play soccer in the fall, spring, and I practice in the summer. Sometimes I have tournaments.
Jay is always playing sports. When we found out we couldn't go swimming, he took it on himself to make a mini softball game to kill the time.
So it was a little bit of fun, even though there was some rain, though.
Absolutely. I had a lot of fun playing with the kids just on the side of the pool, and we even played a makeshift softball game, and so
They were using socks, weren't they?
yeah, they were using socks.
That's how when you're a kid, you can kind of make some stuff up on the go here when you need some fun.
I miss those days, full of imagination.
Imagination. Hey, I mean, we could play softball. I mean, I got a couple of socks. We can go do that if you want to, really.
Probably
I mean.
stinky.
Oh, probably stinky. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, that's fair. While you had fun at the pool and putting that together, I got to go check out this really cool Corvette and hobby shop. They started back in '86. And what was really cool is they have all these nice Corvettes, the oldest one dating back to actually 1954. And some of those cars go upwards of 15 grand or more depending on the model and year. And it's a family-owned business with RJ and Bob Sotile, father and son. And also their mom was there. It was very nice to meet them all, and actually took me a ride in one of the Corvettes. Here's what he had to say about being in that family-involved passion.
My father opened it in '86. I was about 2 years old. Grew up around it, and the passion grew in me as time went on.
And obviously it was a great time. I got to be in the Corvette, and we'll be able to show that video a little bit later. Sean, come in here. We're wrapping up the show here. We had a really great time in Blair County. Guys, you having a fun time at the pool? Yeah! You like living in the Cove? Yeah! Cove. I believe, whose birthday is it? Mine. Okay, go ahead. Let's sing happy birthday. Go ahead.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
dear Gage.
Happy birthday to you. It's his birthday. Summer Road Adventure, obviously having a lot of fun here in Blair County. In Clearfield tomorrow. Sean, Darby had a great time here in Blair County.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, a lot of fun here. Roller skate will probably be sore a little bit later. For Sean Rapp, Darby Sparks, I'm Jordan Tracy. Summer Road Adventure continues tomorrow. Take care.